So hi, welcome to the Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
Happy Monday. So
Is
much.
it? It is.
It is a happy Monday.
I had a good day.
Yeah.
I had a good day. Yeah.
Yeah. Today was all right. I would be happier if fucking allergy season didn't have to kick in.
Haha. Imagine having allergies.
Shit sucks. Currently kicking my ass. I've had a scratchy throat for like 3 days now. I'm ready for the allergy season to be over. So much has changed in my background.
Oh my god.
Now, as promised,
you're in full screen now.
Yes, as promised, I now have the bookshelf behind me.
Yep.
Very awesome. And I also changed my pop filter, so now you can see my face.
It's actually crazy that like I can see your face when you're talking, because usually it's like this.
Yeah.
Where it's like I see like almost. It's not as bad as when we spoke to oh my god, what's his name? Sergio from
Idola.
And he was hiding behind his pop filter.
The camera was zoomed in just on him, and he was hidden behind.
It's like you could see his hair. Yeah. His hair was awesome, but it's like barely see his face. It's okay.
The only thing I want to fix is like I'm not totally on center, but that's because my monitors are on an angle, and if I take my camera off center, it's going to totally throw me off. So
yeah, because your background's going to be completely new.
Yeah, background's going to be completely new, and I think we're just going to stick with me being on 1/3 on one of the like if you cut the screen in thirds, I'm on the first third of it. You know,
the first third. That's you should put the podcast posters up in the background.
You want to know what was crazy? You used to be able to see the one that was next to me. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Well, no, because remember Sam rearranged your monitors. That's what happened.
They didn't rearrange. They didn't rearrange them that much because
I thought they did.
No, they just cleaned and like things moved slightly, but it had moved out of frame.
Yeah, you could see it in like the corner.
Like since I put up the first one, you were able to see like the entire poster, and then ever so slightly since 2020, it has moved out of frame to where like this is where the wall starts. You can't even see. Like,
oh my god,
there's still a good, would 4 inches be too much? Maybe like 3.5 inches.
It's like gone.
It's in the abyss, bro. So you just get more of the window now. But
love the window.
I don't know how that happens because what?
I was just gonna say we should buy those Good Noise Podcast blinds. They have them, and that's how you get the poster in your background, man.
I'm too anal retentive to like touch my shit. Like I'll notice if it moves like a 1/4 of an inch, bro. It's bad. Yeah. So I know I haven't touched it. I guess the wind blows it away. I don't fucking know.
Does your thing like slide on the top of your monitor? Have you not like slid it?
No, because I don't touch my
your camera.
My camera at all. It's I don't know, dude.
That's a strange phenomenon. I don't know what happened. Like my thing is completely separate.
Yeah.
I take it down on the weekend so I could see this screen, because I can only see half of my screen. This screen right now.
Yeah, this is exhilarating conversation.
It's like locked in.
Yeah. Well, it's the external one that like I've got just sitting on the top of the monitor.
It's the one that you plug in.
Yeah, but I don't move it. I mean, if I move it, I literally pick it up to clean the top, and then I put it right back where it was.
Exactly, like you hold your hand over where it was. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
I know to line where our line splits on my computer is where the camera is supposed to line up.
You have it all like
I'm really just showing how anal retentive I am today on the podcast, and I'm sure this is exhilarating conversation.
It
for the
shows
people.
The behind the scenes of podcasting.
Yeah. Make sure your camera lines up with the little slit.
Slit.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
That is the only way to podcast. But in other news, this time last week, like an hour after that, we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you for that. That's very exciting. So it's only up from here. But thank you to everybody that has subscribed to us, been with us from day one or from yesterday. Everybody's support is appreciated.
Absolutely.
you went to a show this past weekend.
I did.
I did not.
Yeah.
How funny is that? That's never happened before.
This is actually, usually it's both of us going to a show, but it's my time to shine.
Glory's time to shine. So listen to Glory talk about the show she went to this past Friday.
I'm so excited. This was like one of my favorite shows that I've ever been to. I saw Crown the Empire, 1,000 Below, and Nothing More. It was the first show of the tour, so you could tell a couple things, like timing was a little bit off, especially for Crown the Empire. Like Andy started his singing before like it was time to start singing, so I was like, okay, this is first show stuff. Great show. All the bands were amazing. The crowd for 1,000 Below sucked ass. I don't know why. Like, their songs are so upbeat and it's like they're popular. Like, I was like, okay, is 1,000 Below like a small band? They have like almost 500,000 monthly listeners. I'm like, why are you guys acting like this is like a local band that was just thrown on stage for tonight? I don't get it. Like, no one was moving until like the last 2 songs, and then people started, doing like circle pits and whatever. I was like, okay, thank you. Crown the Empire was amazing. They got a new fan. Crazy set, like insane shit. It was awesome. Crowd work was great. Same with 1,000 Below. You could tell everyone was like a little nervous because it was completely sold out. It's a big room. But I mean the crowd loved them. Nothing More, I was there for about a little over half the set because the venue is an hour and 45 minutes away from my house. Don't like driving at night, so I leave a little early. The drums came out of nowhere. What the hell? Crazy.
And he's got that big scorpion thing in the back that he uses. Shit's crazy.
It's insane. Like, I look over, like I look on my phone, like delete like whatever on my phone so I could get more videos. And I look back up this guy. Oh, Bob. I'm like, whoa. I can only get pictures though because I had used too much of my space. Great show. I loved all the acts on there, and I moshed for the first time.
Nice.
I am so happy. I'm never doing it. Well, I might do it again, but it's like I don't know if I will because people were like, it wasn't like the cute little ones where it's like they're like jumping. It's like these were like established like moshers in the pit. Like they were like throwing, like someone hurt them. Like they were throwing punches and kicking. I was like, I thought this was gonna be like a cute little, we're gonna run around in a circle together.
It's not a pop punk show, Glory.
All the videos I've seen were like, oh, look at them, they're running around. I was like, I want to do
You sent me the video of the ingested pit, and you were like, how is this fun? And you're like, they're literally beating the shit out of each other.
Because that was a wall of death. I'm never participating in a wall of death. It's in the name. I'm not trying to die. Hell no. That'd be cool to die to like Dogma though. Like I can imagine that. That'd be decent. But it's just no. But I threw a couple punches at the people who threw punches at me because I was like, hell, I'm not just gonna be, absorbing these. No, I got to get some of these out. So that was cool. But yeah, good show. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. They all put on good shows.
Oh yeah, because you could say that because you've seen all of them.
I have seen all of them. Yes. Nothing More's live show actually made me a fan of the band.
They were the confusing thing for me is they aren't heavy.
They're active
The lineup
rock.
doesn't fit. the lineup doesn't. It's like 1,000 Below, Crown the Empire, perfect match. And then I was listening to Nothing More, and I was like, this is the headliner? Why is everything before them so heavy? And then it's just them with kind of like almost pop punkish vocals with like heavy-ish like instrumentals. It makes no sense to me, but I mean like his live performance had metal energy. So I was like, okay, it makes sense, but like the sounds coming out of your mouth does not match this lineup.
Yeah. He's Johnny's definitely a very like captivating performer, like totally blew me away when I saw him. And of course the band, because it's not just him. Great show. Yeah,
Johnny is Nothing More.
Yeah. And they've got just some crazy catchy songs. I don't know if you were able to catch Jenny, but that is like my favorite Nothing More song, and then also the song that they played last, so you definitely didn't hear that one. That one is also a fucking banger. They've got some total slappers. of course, Crown the Empire is great. It's been a minute since I've seen them though.
Oh my god!
When I saw them, the album was just starting to roll out, but it hadn't been announced yet. So this is 2021 with they had rolled out In Another Life and
with Courtney.
Yeah, and the other song. The name
Immortalized?
No.
No. It was the yeah.
We both know, but neither of us know the name.
Keep talking. I'll get it.
And then I saw 1,000 Below not too long ago with Bad Omens, and they put on a good show too. And
Dancing with the Dead.
Yes, that song's crazy. Speaking of Bad Omens, what the fuck is that tour lineup? And I will see you there.
I hate you right now, man. I hate you so much. Why on both tours that they announced, man? Virginia, nowhere to be found because of fucking Blue Ridge Rock Fest. Blue Ridge Rock Fest, this is to you. Eat this. Hey man, it's a finger sandwich. Fuck you. Middle finger sandwich, to be more specific for people who aren't watching. I hate you. I hate you so much.
But yeah, that'll be 2 Bad Omen shows on the year, because they'll be at Bamboozle, barring everyone doesn't drop off the festival and the festival will get canceled.
Wait, what? Wait. Oh, you're just saying that?
I'm just throwing that because it's a total shit show.
Because the magician and the puppet,
just everything going on, you know.
Mind reader.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too. But that's a month out. That whole weekend, mind readers and mimes and whatever the fuck else, and amusement park rides and a couple bands.
Yeah. What's the date for it again?
May 5th through the 7th.
May 5th through the 7th. Hell yeah. I'm going to a festival a week before that. So we'll be talking about festivals back to back.
Yeah. Stay tuned for that coverage, because that'll be great.
That'll be awesome.
It'll just be Gloria and I being like, hey, we had good times this weekend. We're both tired though. Bye.
And we're both like full of sand right now because we're both going to the beach.
No,
it's going to be awful.
This one's not on the beach. That's later in May. This one's on asphalt, thank God.
It's just gonna be me then.
I like asphalt. I don't like sand.
Yeah, I too like asphalt because sand gets hot.
Yeah,
you know, and it gets in your
everywhere.
Shoes. And it's just like, and then there's sand in your socks, and then it's like you can't sit anywhere to get the sand out of your socks because then your pants have sand. It's never ending. It sucks.
Yeah, the sand will be everywhere. I will be pulling sand out of every crevice in my body.
I was trying to avoid saying that, but thank you for doing that.
For a month. Yeah, bro. I always got you on saying the fucked up shit you don't want to say.
I don't want to. My filter's like,
yeah. And my filter's like, not there, so. But we do have music to talk about, which is awesome. Do love that. So Fox Teeth dropped a new album, Through the Blue. We spoke to Fox Teeth. I've been working with Fox Teeth on the album. I won't stop talking about it because I do love this band a lot, and I'm very stoked to be on their team working on the record, which is, as I said, fucking awesome. But the album's great. I enjoy it a lot. My favorite's got to be Floral Pattern though. Song fucking rips, and the music video is fucking insane too. So go watch the music video for that, and then listen to the record, watch that music video, and then watch our interview with them in that order. And then after you're done with that, if you're in New Jersey, buy a ticket to the album release show April 22nd. I gotta get my plugs in too, man.
I was gonna say that's why I was sitting back. I was letting you get your plugs, man. Go for it. Are you good?
I got the plug in. Yep.
Awesome. Unbiased opinion. I think this album is amazing. It's definitely a step up from their last release, which was good, but you could tell that was their debut album, full length.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell they've definitely stepped up on quality, production, especially Sawyer's vocal range and strength. It's you could tell they've been practicing. It's amazing. I love the album, and go do whatever Shane just said. Rewind a couple minutes ago and imagine I just said that.
Yeah.
Show, interview, music video,
In reverse order.
Oh, reverse order.
Stream album, music video, interview, buy tickets to the show.
There you go. Because then you're an official Fox Teeth stan.
Teether.
You're a teether. Is that what they call them?
I have no idea.
A toother. I feel like toother is easy to say.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Toother?
Yeah,
what
like
about
when
Foxy.
When I just think tooth because when they did the tapes for Tight, the little tooth that came with it.
I thought I had it on my desk. I do. It's just probably on that side. But yeah, tooth, the little clay tooth. Anyways, Bury Tomorrow dropped a new album, The Seventh Son. Shane, what did we do?
We spoke to Chris from Bury Tomorrow.
Yep.
What the hell, man?
It's insane.
That was a great conversation. Definitely go watch that. Obviously, we dove into the record on there. Talked about
very good conversation.
Talked about tour snacks and all that fun shit, you know. But the album fucking rocks. There's a couple of songs on here that I dig very much so, and those would be Force Divide and Bolt Cutter. They've got like a small little bit of the album that is a little bit more like industrial and very much like slightly heavier than everything else because like it's got that industrialized feel to it. And those two songs fucking rock. I mean, Bolt Cutter is my favorite, but on my second listen I was like, wait a minute, Force Divide, like those two fit next to each other because Force Divide's got that industrial vibe to it.
So like, wow, this this lineup makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I was like, the thought into the track list is coming through on my second listen here.
And if you want to hear more about the track list and how it came together, check out the interview.
So true.
I thought the album was amazing. I don't have any favorites as I've only listened to it twice. It takes a couple more times for me to listen to albums to actually be like, this is good, unless it immediately catches my ear. But yeah, those industrial songs are always good. I do like when they have kind of Ratchet and Clank kind of feel. Bad example, but you know the name makes sense.
Yeah, bolts and nuts,
bolts and nuts and nails.
Yeah,
you know, steel. But yeah, I really liked it, and the interview was amazing. It was really fun.
So true. The Ongoing Concept dropped their new album again. It is not out yet, but we did speak to the Ongoing Concept. That'll be out when it's out. We don't know yet. This album fucking rocks, bro. It gives you a little taste like everything, in my opinion. Like there are definitely heavier moments on here. The album slows down towards the end, and there's even like a handful of groovy songs that are like this almost doesn't belong on the record because like they're just doing a totally different thing. So I do enjoy the album and the variety of it. So yeah.
I was thinking the exact same thing with kind of the groovy. I meant to mention it in the interview. That's not out yet. But the first track specifically has a part where it's just so funky. And I'm like, hell yes, I love this. So this is prog. I'm pretty sure in the press release they described it as prog. It was like one of the, if you like this genre, you'll like this. And it definitely fits the bill. I like prog now. It scratches my brain right. It's awesome. And this album is amazing. I love the vocals on it. It's something about them. It's just so nostalgic. I love it. This album is perfect. I have no complaints.
Hell yeah.
Archetypes Collide dropped a self-titled album.
So true. We spoke to them. The interview will be out this week, actually. That one's got a date. Fucking album bumps. You know, I forget what I said in the interview was my favorite, but I'm really fucking with Paranoid.
It was Suffocate Me.
Yes, that sounds about right. But I've also been fucking with Paranoid and Paralyzed. And also Parasite's a banger. So I mean the album rocks from front to back. You're
really making me look bad. You're picking favorites. I feel like I have to take notes with this stuff again because I just have to be like, okay, I really, really liked this one. Next week, I'll be prepared. I'll have a favorite
and that's
for
when
every album.
and that's when I won't be prepared. I'll just be like, yeah, I listened to the albums,
It
but
was good.
it was fine.
This is just what I'm doing now. I feel so bad because it takes like multiple listens for me to actually like pick a favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this album was very good. Interview was amazing. I have nothing to complain about. Just genuinely a good album. That's it.
Hell yeah.
God damn it, man. Ugh.
Dead Lakes dropped a new album, Daydreamer. Bro. So we spoke to Summy from the band. The interview's been out for a minute. This fucking album is so good, so fucking catchy. That there's not a bad song on here. I love this record. You know, we're in April now, and it's one of my favorites of the year, easily.
Damn, really?
Yeah. And when we listened to it for the interview, it wasn't a stream, it was like the Dropbox, and couldn't tell that a lot of these songs flow like perfectly into each other, even on like the songs that are like it's a hard stop and you know it's the next song. They still just flow so well, but there's so many songs on here where like you don't even realize they went on to the next fucking song because they flow so well. And like getting that on my second listen, because I didn't even have that opportunity on the first one, I was like, holy fucking shit. So I like that.
Good. This album was amazing on first listen, where I had to individually click every song to listen to it, and also where I was just able to kind of let it flow. I unfortunately have the Spotify add-in where you do your own crossfade, so it flowed perfectly for me because Spotify made it that way. But I need to turn that off when I listen to podcast stuff. I'm realizing. But yeah, for this album, amazing. I've been hyping it up to my friends. They like it. I like it. It's amazing. Great conversation. Like one of my favorite interviews, I think. I don't know. Summy was just such a bright person. I think who was it? Who called him a
James
sunshine person?
From 1,000 Below.
Really? That was James?
Mm-hmm.
Well, James, you were right. Summy is a sunshine human. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Awesome. Tyler, the Creator, dropped a new album. Call Me If You Get Lost, the estate sale. I want to hear what you have to say about this, because I already have my opinion.
I mean, I don't have much of an opinion. I thought that the songs were fine. You know, we talked last week when we talked about the single that like
Dogtooth.
Yeah. I know you've warmed up to the song, but it was very much like, this song is fine. Don't know what to expect from the deluxe because in like the rap and hip hop game, they will just shit out 40 songs in like a month, and it's like,
thank God.
It's quite literally sometimes with some of these artists it's quantity over quality, you know, so you don't really know what to expect when they're like, here's another almost, what was it, like 7 or 8 songs?
This was 8 songs, yeah.
Meanwhile in rock and metal you get 2 songs, they're both singles, and then you get 6 acoustic songs, so like,
and you're like, god damn, this is awful.
Exactly. You're like
one of these songs.
You're like, I didn't want to hear the breakdown song acoustic. I'm just
with
gonna
a banjo.
Yeah. But I thought it was good. Wasn't like these songs suck, you know, like went in with a little bit of hesitancy just because of that fact. But I came out, you know, liking the songs, you know. But I'm not a big Tyler fan, so I'm not like, oh my god, like I liked when he said this bar on this song. Like I'll have that for you.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, this was great. Speaking of the quantity over quality in the hip hop community, I do agree. Sometimes some artists just get a little carried away and do, you know, fart out 40 songs and only maybe like 20 of them are good, 50%.
Yeah.
But Tyler, he has not dropped anything like
a
lot of stuff. He's one of the artists where it's like you see him every 2 years with new stuff. I think it's fair.
I had more faith in him than some of the other big names that like I see kids on Snapchat post about.
What,
shit.
Lil Baby? No, not Lil Baby. Da Baby. Fucking man, we should cover his rollout. His stuff is so bad.
We were covering it for a minute, and then he like mega canceled himself.
Yeah, because oh my god, and then oh my god, I hate that man so much.
We were so obnoxious because for like 2 months, every 30 seconds, we would just go, "Da baby, let's go."
Let's go. Oh my god, I was a baby. But anyways, I loved these tracks. They definitely, some of them don't fit obviously with the Call Me If You Get Lost collection. I could tell they were made in the same era, but I'm happy they were made B-sides. The only one that I would actually put on Call Me If You Get Lost is Wharf Talk with A$AP Rocky. The other ones are obviously B-sides. Happy A$AP was included in this project because he's been on almost, he wasn't on Igor. Oh my god. Never mind. I'm happy they're doing shit again. That's great. Give us Wang Sap is another thing, please. But all of these are amazing. They're all added to my playlist. And I'm probably going to learn them in the next week or so. I'm happy to see new Tyler EP. EP, right?
It's an EP's worth a song, yeah.
Yeah, 8 songs. But Tyler, don't think that this frees you from your album this year. Thank you. That's it.
Shout out Coaster Lover for the resub going on 2 years now, 24 months. That's crazy. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Oh my god.
Attack put out their new EP, Dark Waves. Bro, this shit has been on loop since it came out on Friday. So much so that I wanted to listen to the Bury Tomorrow album sooner than Sunday morning, but physically could not, because this is the only thing that my brain would allow me to listen to. Shit rocks, and they definitely embrace their heavy side on this EP.
Crapcore is no more.
Yeah, the last EP, people were like, "Yo, what the fuck happened to Attack?" This EP, it's like, wait, Attack is too heavy now.
Guys, calm down.
Like, I saw them posting like reels of Killing for Sport, and people being like, "This isn't Attack, this is too heavy." And I'm like, no, this shit fucking bumps.
Exactly. Don't listen to them, guys.
Exactly. But every song, although everything on here is just, crazy, every song is different. And that has been the theme with both of the EPs. So, they're back, and I appreciate that they're just showing their range now. They're just showing what they can do. I mean, they've put out like 10 or 11 songs now, and every single song has been different. So I'm loving this entire EP, so much so that I don't have a favorite, because I just like all 5 songs. It's like 18 minutes, and I'm like, damn, I'm done. No skips. It's sick. I love it.
Hell yeah. This EP was good. I was looking for another, what was it, like Neon Cowboy Dance Time or whatever that last one was called. I was looking for another one of those. Let's keep that stuff going to balance out all the heavy stuff. But I thought this was really good. I did enjoy this EP a lot. It did surprise me, because I don't know. I know their last stuff wasn't crabcore, but it's like I just have that gif of that guy doing a little squat and like headbanging, and hearing that, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's just what Attack sounds like period. That's it. Even though their last EP was not crabcore, it was closer to this, but not as heavy. They hadn't made that full jump yet, aside from that unicorn space kitty cowboy whatever. But this was good. I like this jump, I like this sound, and I like Attack with it a lot.
Yeah. When I remember vividly when that song came out that you're referencing. I'm pulling it up right now. Because you and we were sitting. It's Kawaii Cowboys. We were sitting in a Zoom call when it came out, and the disappointment on my face when I heard that song was immeasurable.
Because it was their first single back,
no,
right?
It was, they had done All My Life, and then that was what they followed up All My Life with.
So they said, yeah, guys, we're back. And then here's...
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, a 42-second absolute banger. And then it's whatever the hell that was.
It's so cute.
But...
Why would they do that? I'm still confused. Like, what made them do that? I'm looking at the album art, too. I'm like, what?
But the EP rocks. Guys, if you're listening... Open invitation for the podcast. We'd love to talk about the EP, and also talk about Kawaii Cowboys because that song's hilarious.
So many questions with that I don't think you guys have answered yet. So let's get on that, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Escape the Fate dropped a new single, Low.
I can't lie.
Low.
This song bumps.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I listened back to the other Escape the Fate song. I think it was "Hate Myself" or
Hate Me Too, or
"Hate Me Too."
Yeah,
It was
something like that,
H8
yeah.
something. I don't like it anymore. I liked it the first time I listened to it, but I listened to it the second time and I was like, oh no. But this one is better.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a single. We'll see if it fits better in the context of the album.
Yeah, my thing is we've got these singles. One is okay, took a couple listens. This one I liked pretty much right out the gate. Was good. Hesitant on the first listen. Second listen I was like, okay, that's fine. I know that's I like good. It. Yeah. My biggest concern is, do we have another problem like with the last record where the singles were good? I mean, they put out one of my favorite songs of that year in Not My Problem.
Yeah.
I did not like the record because the rest of the songs that were on the record did not fit the standard of the single. So are we going to have that problem again, or is the album going to fucking rock?
Well, I think they're already steering away from that, as they've already put out one poopy single and then one decent single. So I think they're learning.
You think it's poopy, I think it's good.
No, you hate me, hate myself. Hate. I'm just gonna call it hate.
I don't hate it now. I think it's fine. Because it's now come on 1,000,001 times after I finish listening to whatever I'm listening to. So I've heard the song plenty of times. Yeah. Usually coupled with the Treyu song, the first single that we both like. So
don't remind me that I said that.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome. But they Escape the Fate, they've talked about how they've got a new record coming this year, and you know, with these two singles, I'm excited to see where they're going, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be there. We'll be listening to it.
We will be listening. PVRIS dropped a new single, Good Enemy, and announced their new record, Evergreen. I like this song, but I can't lie, the last single that they put out, which was... You think if I was going to refer to it, I'd pull it up. Goddess.
Dude, I do that all the time. You're good.
The last single, Goddess, was my favorite because I wasn't a huge fan of the first two singles. Goddess blew me away, and this song is kind of sitting in the middle. I'm just glad that everything isn't as weird as those first two songs were, because they were borderline like not palatable. So I'm glad to see a not that I'm like I want mainstream, but like just more like palatable. You know,
switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. So I've been digging these songs, but as I said, Goddess is my favorite so far.
Absolutely. Honestly, I like most things PVRIS puts out. I don't know. They just have a vibe. They stick to it. I don't remember those two songs that you're referring to. I don't know. With some of the singles, it's in one ear out the other. I either like it or I don't, and then I kind of just move on. But yeah, I liked this track, and I'm excited to see what else they do for their album. It should be good because they are more on the mainstream side. I don't know. I see them on the radio more than literally all of these other bands. Thank you. So yeah, I'm excited to see what they do.
For sure.
Hot Milk put out a new single, Horror Show, and Yeah. Woo! They're not doing another EP.
Yeah, debut record, which is exciting. I like this song. I can't lie. I fuck with Hot Milk.
Good.
Yeah, not like a huge Hot Milk stan, you know. But I bumped their stuff. You know, they're good. Yeah. So. I like the song. I'm stoked for the record. I appreciate that they announced the record on the debut, on the lead single for it. I do not appreciate that the record is still 5 months out. I mean, August.
Why would they do that?
Exactly. So I appreciate the announce on the lead single. I do not appreciate the announce with it being 5 months out. Stop
Yeah,
that.
you guys, we need to just bring back like whatever Dwayne did, where he like announced it like 2 weeks before it came out. We need to start doing that again, you know? Don't let the hype die out. For me, just for me. I don't care if people keep that going for 5 months. That will not be me.
Yeah, well, what we did on the Pollyanna rollout was we announced on the lead single, Onslaught, but then we did singles every 2 weeks. I mean, the record was what? It came out middle of June. We started the rollout April 22nd. Album came out June 17th.
Yeah, that's a decent rollout.
Yeah, and then singles every 2 weeks.
Yeah. See, I need you guys managing and handling every artist that I like.
But as much as I'm not a huge fan of like the new single every 2 weeks kind of thing, you know, because like I like to save the record. I am also not a fan of announce on the lead and then sit for 5 months and do a couple of singles.
Because you lose your fire. It dies out.
Either that or you have to put out too many songs to keep the fire going. But with that being said, I'm excited for the album. And I'm excited for what is next, whatever we get to hear off it. So all in all, stoked.
Good shit.
Catch Your Breath dropped a new single, No Evil, coming off of the viral success of Dial Tones. We did speak to them about Dial Tones. Dial Tones is a banger, but this song is fucking crazy. Like, what a way to follow up a song like that.
Yeah, this one deserves to also have that same virality. One of those. Yeah. It's a very good single. I have no complaints about it. I don't know, this podcast playlist was good. I mean, there was no Trey on it, so I can't really complain about anything else, man. But yeah, this was great. It was a great chat to talk to them about Dial Tones, and I only wish the best for them, honestly, because they seem good. Their music is good.
Yeah. I mean, they're going from supporting Until I Wake on like that tour with Dark Divine that is like selling out everywhere. So they're doing that, which, you know, that's not bad. And then they're just gonna go tour with fucking Falling in Reverse in fucking arenas. So they're going from like 500 cap clubs to first of what, 3 or 4 on an arena tour. That's not half bad.
Yeah, 3
or
4, and that lineup is what, Under Oath, Ice Nine Kills, and Pierce. Oh my god, not Pierce the Veil. Falling in Reverse.
Yeah, I don't know what dates they're on. Catch Your Breath, but they're on a good chunk.
It's a good, yeah.
Which, you know, it's not a bad tour.
No, doesn't matter what date they're on. That's still not a bad tour. Can't complain. Scowl dropped a new single, Psychic Dance Routine. This is good. I really liked it a lot. It's really good.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I like the song too. A little bit, you know, because obviously they're a hardcore band, but it's cool to kind of see them dipping their toes into this, because this wasn't like a hardcore song. It was definitely not, but I enjoyed it. I'm stoked for the EP. It comes out in a couple of weeks. I'm so stoked to hear the whole fucking project, bro.
Yes.
Glimmers dropped their new single, Little Mistake, another fucking banger from Glimmers. Stoked for whatever is next. Fuck yeah.
I love Glimmers a lot, actually. I saw this announcement and I was like, yes! I was so happy that they're still dropping more stuff, more fresh tunes,
so true,
more hot tunes off the press. I love this. I don't know, they don't disappoint. Everything that they put out 100%. It's amazing. They're great. And can you guys like play like near me? I know you guys play like Richmond a lot, but like my backyard would work as well. I don't know. That's it. That's all I have to say. Ryan Oakes and Abigail Osborne dropped a new single, Spaceship. This has like 2010 energy of songs where it's like so nostalgic, because it has that same format of rap, like singer who's not the rapper, rap singer together. And it's like it unlocked that core memory of like who's someone that did that?
Let's
I know
sing the
Rihanna.
Airplanes with
Yeah,
B.O.B.
Airplanes
and
yeah.
Haley Williams.
Or
Right?
the Eminem one. The Eminem song. I think it had Rihanna on it. I think Eminem did one of those songs where it had a singer. And it was like a big song as well. Maybe I'm thinking of another one, but I don't know. It was really good. I like this sound a lot. It's just very nostalgic. It reminds me of like music when I was younger. So it's good.
So true. Yeah, this song bumps. I am in the same boat as Glory with the nostalgia. Stoked for the record. Comes out next month. And you know, we've been talking a lot on this podcast about, you know, people showing the versatility in the singles and on their records. And you know, every single song that comes out off this album is a totally different vibe. So fucking stoked to hear the final project and hear it all together.
We already have it?
Yep. Gotta listen to it.
Gotta listen to it.
We'll let you know.
Can't wait to hear it. Can't wait to open up my Dropbox. Hell yeah.
Like Moths to Flames dropped their new single, Predestination Paradox.
Hell yes. This scratched that little piece of my brain. I've listened to it like 4 times.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like Moths to Flame. Beautiful.
This fucking song bumps. Keep saying bumps, my bad. Shit rocks.
There you go.
There we go.
Shit fucks.
Yep. I fucking love this band. The song is great. Seeing them with Currents, very, very stoked for that tour. That's fucking stacked. And you know, new record, please, this year. It's got to happen.
We need it. This time he'll put it on his album of the year list, and won't forget.
Yeah, won't forget it this time. Well, it was an EP. I'm making an album of the year list. My bad for getting about the EP on my album of the year list.
You can't say that because you put the Bring Me the Horizon EP as your number 1 in like 2020. Okay, so you can't use that excuse.
Bad.
All right, okay? It's okay. Like Moths to Flames, I wouldn't hurt you like that. I got you. Currents dropped a new single, So Alone. This song fucked.
Speaking of Currents and like Moths to Flames,
we spoke to Currents.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Manifesting. This song fucking smacks. It's one of my favorite singles off this record. I'm very stoked for the new album. It'll be here in a month and 2 days.
Wow.
Which is fucking awesome. Very, very, very stoked.
This is your man. So I thought it was good. I'm happy you liked it.
So true. And for our last topic, Concrete Castles put out a new single, Jealousy. Didn't quite punch me in the face like the last song did, Running from the Daylight. But this is also very solid. Very stoked for this album that will be here hopefully before we know it. We got another 6 singles to go, I believe. And then we got the record. But that's okay because the songs are going to fucking bang. I'm sure.
We just had a conversation about why you shouldn't do this.
I know we just had a conversation about this, Glory, how we don't like this. But it's okay because the songs are going to bump. They're going to bang. I'm going to stop saying bump by the time the album's out. And it's all going to be good. Okay.
I believe you, man. But yeah, this song was good. The last single was my favorite because it was a little heavier. Yeah. They did a little heavy shit.
It's like, oh my god.
And this one was they snapped back to kind of that like poppier sound, and I was like, this is good. This is good. This is their sound from like the last record. But it wasn't. I wanted more of the last single, and I heard it, and I was like, "Yes, more Concrete Castles." And then it came on, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is good." But it's just like
it's hard to follow up a banger like that. Like
it really is.
I mean, they did a damn good job because the song is great, but it's just like, you know, we're both teeter on the heavier side of music
now, which is crazy.
Yeah. So,
wearing a fucking Crown the Empire shirt. What did you do to me?
I'm wearing a Fall Out Boy shirt. How ironic.
My jacket is like right there.
So it's like, of course, we just want more heavy, but you can't deny that this song fucking rocks.
Yeah.
So with that being said, that's all the topics we have today. So you can follow us on Twitter. It's good_noise_cast. Instagram is Good Noise Podcast. Facebook is Good Noise Pod. YouTube is Good Noise Podcast. Every audio streaming service ever is Good Noise Podcast. Bandcamp is bandcamp.com/Good Noise. No, it's not. goodnoiserecords.bandcamp.com. And Patreon is patreon.com/Good Noise Podcast. I got it right. Glory's got your Patreon supporters, your Twitch subs, and your important blogs, and then we're going to sign off.
Thank you to our Patreon supporters, my brother, my uncle, Matt from Pulses, Jeremy, Brady, Zari, and Eric. Thank you guys. Thank you to our Twitch subs, Coastal Lover, Buzz Lightskin, Matt again from Pulses, Sam and Zari. Thank you again, Zari and Matt from Pulses. Double thank you to them, and thank you to you guys for supporting us.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Important plugs. Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Be a decent person. And trans rights are human rights. Hell yeah. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all we have today. So I've been Shane.
I've been Glory.
And we have been the Good Noise Podcast. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.